Amanda Bynes was once one of the most recognizable young stars in Hollywood. From Nickelodeon to major films, she had something few child actors ever achieve: real comedic timing, natural talent, and a career that seemed to be moving in only one direction: up. But behind the success, something was beginning to shift. And over time, that shift would turn into one of the most confusing and unsettling celebrity downfalls in recent memory. By the late 2000s, Amanda Bynes had successfully transitioned from child star to mainstream actress. Films like She's the Man and Easy A showed she could carry major roles and appeal to a wider audience. She wasn't just another former child actor trying to stay relevant, she was succeeding. And then, almost suddenly, she disappeared. Around 2012, Amanda Bynes began making headlines for very different reasons. There were reports of erratic behavior, strange public appearances, and a series of legal issues, including driving-related incidents. But what confused people the most wasn't just what was happening, it was how quickly everything seemed to spiral. Interviews became unpredictable. Social media posts raised concern, and the public, once used to seeing her as a polished actress, were now watching something they didn't fully understand. Her presence online only added to the confusion. Amanda posted messages that ranged from unusual to deeply concerning. Some were directed at other celebrities. Others didn't seem to make sense at all. The internet reacted quickly, but not always with empathy. Instead of understanding, much of the response turned into mockery, speculation, and viral moments. And just like in other cases, the line between concern and entertainment became blurred. Then came a major turning point. Amanda Bynes was placed under a conservatorship similar to what Britney Spears experienced. This meant that control over key aspects of her life was handed to her parents, including financial and personal decisions. Unlike Britney's case, Amanda largely stepped away from the spotlight during this time. There were no world tours, no major performances, just a long period of quiet where very little was publicly known about her day-to-day life. Over time, more details began to emerge. Amanda Bynes was diagnosed with mental health conditions and spoke about her struggles with substance use. She later enrolled in fashion school and gradually began rebuilding her life away from the intense spotlight she once lived under. In 2022, her conservatorship officially ended. After nearly a decade, she regained control of her life. Today, Amanda Bynes lives a far quieter life. She's no longer constantly in the public eye, and unlike many celebrity comebacks, hers hasn't been built around returning to fame. And that raises an important question. Was stepping away the thing that saved her? Or was it the only option left? Amanda Bynes' story isn't just about fame or downfall. It's about what happens when someone grows up in the spotlight, loses control, and then disappears from it completely. And like Britney Spears, her story forces people to ask uncomfortable questions about the systems around young celebrities, the pressures they face, and whether the public ever really understands what's happening behind the scenes. Because the truth is, we often only notice something is wrong after everything has already fallen apart.